Tell you who doesn't seem to care about emissions at all is Premier Steven Miles. He's just been busted using a government jet for an 11-minute flight. Well, this must have been some sort of emergency type business, right? No, he went there to give a birthday cake to one of his MPs and announce some fence at a school. Of course, his office didn't paint it in that light. His office said he was in the region to, quote, meet with and listen to Queenslanders across the state. These regions have unique opportunities and challenges that the Miles Labor government is working hard to address, including a shortfall in access to primary health care, said his poor beleaguered spokeswoman, who must at this point just want to throw her job in because she knows come the polling day later this year, she's going to be out of a job. Now, this is reminiscent of when the same Premier was busted in April this year, taking 2 jets with his police commissioner and his minister for police, spending, again, goodness knows how many thousands of taxpayer dollars. I mean, it's okay when they do it. You know, emissions don't matter as long as there's a politician on board. This guy's got form, and that, remember, was just days after they'd passed their U-Butte new emissions reduction target to reduce emissions in the state by 75% by 2035 and 0 emissions by 2050. So here they are. They've just legislated this. It is now in law, ladies and gentlemen. And here he is catching flights like it's nobody's business.
I love his spokesperson who, when challenged about the cost, said, no, we already had the jet, so it didn't cost any extra. What, it runs on fresh air? How do they actually fly the thing? And then he goes to announce, give the birthday cake, right?
Oh,
and to announce a school fence if they win the election because, you know, the budgets are tight. Well, if they hadn't used the fuel on that jet, they could have bought the school fence.
I know. Look, seriously, to put it into context, it was a 74-kilometre journey from Hervey Bay to Bundaberg, 74 kilometres. Now, that is the same distance as between Brisbane and Surfers Paradise. So it's a bit over an hour on the road to drive there, but you've got to save that, 50, 60 odd minutes so you can take an 11-minute flight. Now, look, of all the things that Steven Miles could be doing with his day, sure, being on the road, there are probably better things he could be doing. But you know what? I would rather him be on the road for that extra hour because it gives him less time to bugger up things in Queensland, because once he gets off the plane in Bundaberg, he's bought an extra hour to pass more legislation and come up with more loony ideas when he's on the ground.
Well, I think without more birthday cake.
Without realising it, you've hit on the key point. The reason he wasn't on the road is because that road is crap, because his government has done nothing to improve the Bruce Highway. So every mug in Queensland has to drive it, but not the Premier. Oh, no, he knows how bad that road is, so he floats high above.
Only the plebs have to suffer on the road. Only the plebs have to pay energy prices through the roof. Only the plebs have to brace for blackouts. How many times have we been told that with summer breathing down our necks? Only us plebs have to drink out of soggy paper straws while these guys just continue to jet around, spewing out emissions into the atmosphere and preaching to us about how doom is imminent as a matter of climate change.
You will know this. Sorry, I didn't research this. It just occurred to me. Has Steven Miles ever been in opposition? Because this seems to be the behaviour of a politician who's never been in opposition. He's only known the luxury of government. They've been in government for a long time.
I think this is the behaviour of a politician who knows that he's got his
time's coming up.
He's just making the most of it.
Like, you know what? Who cares at this point? 11-minute jet flights to hand out a birthday cake.